I want you to picture this. You're staring at your phone late at night. The screen glows in the dark. A video loads instantly. No buffering. You paid for unlimited data, so why wouldn't it? Then one day, something changes. Videos take longer to load. Pages hesitate. Your phone feels slower, but nothing is wrong. No warning, no message, no alert. Just a quiet resistance. And that's when the thought creeps in. If this is unlimited, why does it suddenly feel limited? It sounds like a misunderstanding, a technical glitch. But here's the unsettling truth. Today, we're uncovering why unlimited plans are never truly unlimited, how the limits are hidden from you, and why you're not supposed to notice when you cross them. To understand why unlimited plans aren't unlimited, we first have to look at the problem phone companies were desperate to solve. Before smartphones, limits were obvious. You had minutes, you had texts, you had caps. You crossed the line, you paid more, people hated it, bills were unpredictable, customers complained. To understand why unlimited plans aren't unlimited, we first have to look at the problem phone companies were desperate to solve. Before smartphones, limits were obvious. You had minutes, you had texts, you had caps. You crossed the line, you paid more, people hated it, bills were unpredictable, customers complained, trust eroded. So companies needed a word that felt safe, a word that sounded generous, a word that made you stop asking questions. That word was unlimited, but there was a catch. Networks are physical systems. They have capacity, they have congestion. They cannot support everyone using everything all the time. So the question became disturbing. How do you sell infinity inside a system that has hard limits? Here's the first thing they don't advertise. Every unlimited plan has a line. You just can't see it. Think of it like this. Imagine a road with no speed limit signs, no warnings, no markings. You drive normally. Everything feels fine until suddenly traffic thickens. Your car slows, but no one tells you why. That's how unlimited plans work. Behind the scenes, networks track how much data you use, quietly, continuously. There's a threshold called fair usage. It sounds friendly, reasonable, but once you cross it, something changes. You're not cut off. That would be obvious. Instead, you're deprioritized. Your data still works, just not as fast, not as smoothly. Your connection is pushed to the back of the line. So if this line exists, why hide it? Because humans react badly to walls, but we barely notice friction. Phone companies learned this the hard way. When they used hard caps, people panicked. They called support. They argued. They left. So they switched strategies. Instead of saying stop, they say nothing. Your video buffers, your app refreshes twice. Your stream drops to lower quality. You assume it's the signal, the building, the weather, not the plan. This is psychological design. It's like turning down the heat slowly in a room. You don't jump up, you just adjust. And here's the unsettling part. Most people never complain because nothing is technically broken. So if slowing you down works so well, why even bother calling it unlimited? Step 3, the word that sells silence. Because unlimited isn't a technical term, it's a behavioral one. The moment you hear it, your brain relaxes. You stop counting, you stop checking, you stop monitoring yourself. And when people stop watching the meter, they use more. That's good for the company. Why? Because heavy users reveal patterns. They stream at certain hours. They overload certain towers. They expose weak points in the network. And once identified, they're quietly slowed, not punished, managed. The word unlimited survives because the limits are buried in fine print. Subject to fair usage. Network management may apply. Speeds may vary during congestion. Nothing false, nothing loud. So the plan isn't unlimited. Your expectation is. Here's the part that changes how you see it. Unlimited plans aren't designed to give you everything. They're designed to stop you from asking how much. Once you stop asking, Control shifts quietly to the system. You don't know when you cross the line. You don't know where the line is. You just feel resistance. And resistance changes behavior. You stream less. You wait. You adapt. Exactly as intended. So the next time you hear the word unlimited, don't hear freedom. Hear flexibility for them. Those plans aren't promises. They're cushions. They soften your expectations while preserving control over the network. You're not being cut off. You're being shaped. And once you notice that shift, from rules you can see to limits you can only feel, you realize something uncomfortable. In modern systems, the most effective control doesn't look like restriction. It looks like generosity. If this made you pause the next time you see the word unlimited, hit like and subscribe to our channel. Surprising histories for more everyday ideas, hiding unsettling truths. Because the scariest limits aren't the ones posted on a sign. They're the ones you're never told about.